seekers of truth. In these modern times, it was prophesied that many people will be seeking the truth. And you can see the proof of that. Many people will be seeking the truth because they will be fed up with the untruth. Also, they may find out that a lot of superficial stuff is there which is not satisfying at all. It's the blessing of these modern times. Though we say modern times are the worst, because of its oppression, because of its problem, people want to know the truth. And they will know the truth also already. Also you have to know the truth about yourself. I have told you many times that the truth is that you are not this world. You are not this mind. You are not the emotions. But you are the pure spirit. And you are, all of you are. It's not just a story I am telling you, it's a fact. But when they say you should know yourself, in all the scriptures they have said one thing common, you should know yourself. Because if you do not know yourself, how will you know the divine? So first you must know yourself, and the self is within. The problem of how to enter inside, to know the self, to feel the self, to feel power of self, you had to go inside. And without knowing the self, you cannot get rid of your problems. He said in all the scriptures, in different languages, in different ways. It's a fact we do not know ourselves. For that, we should not blame our Creator. Because the Creator has beautifully arranged within us a power which will make us know ourselves. And this power is in the triangular bone at the base of the spinal cord, known as Kundalini. About Kundalini, many people know it long time. I must say, there was Markandeya, who was 30,000 years back. He has talked about Kundalini. Adi Shankaracharya has talked about Kundalini. And later, I would say, there are at least 60 to 70 great saints. 17 who have talked about Kundalini in the 16th century. One of them was Guru Nanak, who has clearly said that you have to seek it within. And Kabir, who is also included in Granth Sahib, has said that it is only that kind. All of them have said the same thing. Maybe it's not in the Bible, maybe it's not in the Quran. But something that is said in the Quran is also very great. That at the time of revelation, your hands will be. This is the experience of yourself, of your spirit. And that has been described in the Quran. Unless and until you feel it, you are not Musalman. Musalman means the surrendered person. It's something surprising. In all the scriptures, these saints, though they don't in poetry and there is such a pressure on them, still they have said. Now this Kundalini is there, I know about it since my birth. And I found that who was a self-realized person, who was a highly evolved person, was tortured, was really made to be an outsider of the society. They did all kinds of things to all these great saints and troubled them, and very few recognized. But despite all that, they have written beautiful things, beautiful books. If after civilization you read them, you will see that they are seeing what you are feeling. So the first thing is you have to have experience. Whatever people may say, this is wrong, that is good, it's not the point. The point is, did you get the experience on your fingertips? Did you get the experience out of your botany bone area? You have, nobody has to certify. It's you who has to feel it yourself, this experience. This is the truth. And if this truth what's stopping you, then you will know. You will know the reality. You will know the absolute. Whatever you will know through these, cannot be challenged. The other day in America, in a very big organization, called as something like that, which is working out all kinds of alternatives. And then when I asked one surgery, not a doctor, all right, tell me on your fingertips, what's wrong with you? And she said, you have a bad heart. There's a problem in your heart. I was surprised because he said, only 1 month back I had a bypass surgery. So you can imagine how on fingertips you can say what's wrong with you and what's wrong with you. Absolute truth. You can feel it on your fingertips. This is the experience of a person who is a realized, who has got his self-realization, who has known his self, and the self, the spirit, is working as vibration from your hands and out of your fontanelle owning. This is the actualization of happiness. Here, what you feel is the cool breeze coming out of your fontanelle owning. It works out very well with people who are seeking. Those who are not seeking it, but those who are seeking the truth, it works out very fast. And also they develop a personality which can be that of masters. Because after having this, they want to create more. They don't want to give the knowledge to themselves. They want to give this knowledge to others. And they enlighten others. For your information, I am going to tell you, they say that Sahaja Yoga is now in 86 countries. Whatever it is, it might be in 86 countries, but how did it spread? I didn't go to all these countries. These people who got realization, they went there and they gave the realization. And in a far-fetched country like Benin, we have 9,000 surgeons. Very surprising. It has worked out this way all over the world. So the whole thing is for global manifestation. It's not for England or for London. I know that there is a basic problem in England, which I must tell you. See, the English were there in India for so many years. And for Indians, England is the heaven. And all these horrible gurus, false gurus, they first came to India. All of them attacked. All of them attacked me. And such negativity came with that still I find that people, even if they get realization, they do not grow. they do not feel the urge to grow. So many false people. They came here, settled down here, and did all kinds of wrong things just to make money and spoil your community, spoil yourself. Perhaps you do not realize of all the places, why did they come to India? They didn't go to any other country. Italy, nobody came. Germany, Switzerland, nobody came. Austria, nobody came. Spain, nobody came. They all came here in this small country because they thought if we can overpower these people, we will be very powerful. And that's how there's a terrible negative force working in this country. They have left it for you to suffer. All that negativity acts against you. Only Sajavan can save you from all this negativity. They are the ones who created blind faith, made money, they are cheats. They have not only cheated you, but absolutely, completely, I can say, they have looted this country. I know of one gentleman also, whose disciple was came to me. And he told me, we are just eating nowadays potatoes. I said, why? Why are we eating only potatoes? We have to save them. For what? Because our Guru says we have to give him one Rolls Royce. I said, I don't understand. Why should you have to ask for a Rolls Royce? What is it? So then he said, Sita, we are going to get spirit. And if we have to give him something like steel, what is wrong with that? He was on steel. So we are saving money to buy that Rolls Royce for him. He already has 50. This will be the 50. There are many like this who came here and established this. They have ruined the lives of so many. They have harmed so many. So, one of the things I have to tell you, that you are under attack. And you should only try to develop the truth within you. I see many a times I come here, the whole hall is full like this way. And people get their realization. They all feel a good breeze in their hand and also feel the good breeze out of their fortunate good lady. No doubt. But after some time, they do not develop. They do not grow. You have to grow. Like a seed that sprouts has to grow. And for that you don't have to pay anything, nothing. But you have to little bit attend our centers or something to develop it. You must develop that depth within you. And then you become a master. And when you are a master, what happens? You become creative. You start giving realizations to others. You start looking after others. You start curing others. All kinds of things you do. Apart from that, creativity goes to this extent that I know people who had never known any language. So they will say financial people, economics, and suddenly they become great poets. Such creativity comes in. They see I see people taking to painting and all kinds of art. And the people who are artists can become architects, can become also great financial people. Such a balance works out and a personality develops into very, very beautiful balanced plan. So if you are an artist, not only that you develop that particular area, but you become much more. I know of a musician who came to me. And I was surprised that after realization, he has written a very beautiful book about Indian classical music with all the mathematical calculations. He has never done mathematics in life. So all this knowledge comes for you, is from your own torsion area, as Einstein called it. Einstein was one day trying to find out the theory of relativity, but he couldn't find it. He was so fed up in the laboratory. So he came home and sat in his chair in the garden and was blowing bubbles of the soap. And suddenly he says from somewhere unknown, the theory of relativity dawned upon him. That unknown he called as torsion. You all have that torsion. And you all can reach that torsion. Only your connection has to be. Now this Kundalini is the one, she makes your connection with that torsion. She is the one who gives you that power to know absolute knowledge, absolute knowledge. And you know the reality of everything. Now whatever problems we have are more sort of embedded in us, like we have jealousy, we have lust and greed and all those things. Suddenly you become a saint. You don't know how you have become a saint. You just get rid of all these stupid things that you have been doing. And you become a beautiful person. Extremely beautiful. The greed, the dust, and all these nonsensical things, which are self-destructive aspirations. All your constructive powers suddenly rise. How they come up, no one knows. All destructive things go away. I don't tell anybody, don't do this and do that. No, not. Because half of them will leave them. But it just after realization, they give up. After realization, they give up. And the power you get is the power of compassion. Not the power of destruction, but power of compassion. It so happens that you become also collectively conscious. When you become collectively conscious, what happens is that you can also feel the other, feel the other. You become like the ocean when a drop falls into the ocean. So now you are an ocean of love and affection. And who is the other? So you develop this collective consciousness by which you know what's wrong with others. If you have cured your wrongs, you can cure their wrongs. That is how this becomes a very global action. It's a global behavior. It's a global attention. You pay your attention anywhere it works out. They call it a miracle, I know, because now you have become realized souls. So you are yourself a miracle, and whatever you do will be miraculous. So one has to understand these powers are within you, that you can become collectively conscious. If you see in this world there are so many problems, personal, even country-wise, national, all kinds of problems. But most of them come from human beings. Most of them are made to work by human beings. What we have to do is to understand that all these human problems should drop. If they are fixed to become beautiful, you are beautiful. You have to have only the knowledge of the divine. That's all. It is not that you can pay for it. You cannot. What do we pay for the seed to sprout? It sprouts by itself. In the same way, the Kundalini comes by itself. You don't have to do anything. People have asked me, why are we free? I said, all right, tell me how much we are. I can't understand. They can't understand how everything could be free. Why not? After all, we have seen whatever living process is always free. And this is the last evolution of human being, where we jump into a new awareness, which we call as thoughtless awareness. Thoughtless awareness is a state of mind where you look at anything, you become a bit, just a bit. You watch, whatever is there, you watch. You do not react. Many people say, Mother, you look so young. I don't know, must be. But it is one reason I never react. I just see, I just witness. And that witnessing power cures the thing. Cures the thing. So you become so powerful with that witness. You just become a witness of everything. And the enjoyment. Now for example, some beautiful garments are there. I see them very beautiful. I don't have to react. Anybody who sees that will say, all right, how much it has cost, from where it has come. If it's mine, I'll be more worried. But I don't. I just watch the art that is produced by the artist and the joy of the artist. So you become joyous, full of joy in everything you say, see. Such a lot of joy that you never get tired of life. You are never bored. You are always enjoying everything, small to big thing, just by your witnessing. These flowers, anything you see, if you don't have this power to accept, they are lost, they are nothing. But if you have the witnessing power, then you really enjoy. You get the essence of the thing as enjoyment. And then you have also collective enjoyment. Collectively you enjoy. You do not enjoy alone. And your perception becomes so beautiful. You become so collective. Now all of them are, I think, not years, none of them. But how they are put up in song and how they resonate, it is very difficult to sing Indian song. How rhythmically they are playing, how beautifully they are playing, how did they get it? And also Indians have Western music with them, they can play Western music also. So, to come into art is very important. What I find nowadays, because of so much of mechanical life, people have forgotten about art. Art is a joyful thing. And once you become certainly, you find a beautiful understanding of art. And you can really enjoy that art within yourself. Nowadays, people are doing some cheap type of music because people like that. But if they become deeper, they will enjoy the real classics, the real ones that were produced for your enjoyment. So we become elegant people. We become people with very classic things, and we do not condemn anyone. We do not say that he is wrong, that is wrong. We know how to enjoy it. We don't have just a major or say a very limited ideas about it. For example, a Westerner won't like a carpet which is also, they are spaced out, so they want to have it spaced. If it is not spaced out, then they don't like it. I think that. But after realization, they just enjoy it. These are like flowers. So these limited ideas that we have from different books or from different families, whatever it is, they just disappear. And you start enjoying the joy of all the artists who have produced. Nowadays the artists are finished. Very few artists are there. Why are there? Why can't we have Raphael? Why can't we have Mozart nowadays? Why? What has happened to human beings? Because, very simple to understand, they are not self-realized. They could not produce those classics which all these artists produced. They were all realized and they did all this beautiful work for us. Now, if you do not have realization, whatever you produce will not be globally accepted. It will be accepted only when you do something which is expressing the joy within your heart and expressing the compassion that you have within your heart. Also, I've seen many social workers. I don't know what sort of social workers are there. They are fighting for this and fighting for that. How can you have that kind of a social work? You have to have social work when you have heart for that. You have heartfelt feelings for them. When you have real compassion, and people think, where to get this compassion, mother? It's within you. It's all within you. Don't have to go anywhere for that. It's all there. You are a human being, specially created. Specially created. And this Kundalini is your mother. She is your own mother. She has no other child but you. And she is all the time watching you. She knows all about it. She knows what is your past, what mistakes you have committed, what good things you have done. Also she knows what are your aspirations, where you want to go. She is the mother who gives you your second birth. And in this second birth, you don't have to get any trouble. You don't get into any trouble. Why? Why it happens? Because this is the mother who takes all. As you were born, your mother took all the trouble of your birth. In the same way, the second birth takes place. And with the second birth, what happened? That you become a very transformed person, very different personality. And you are amazed at yourself. What has happened to me? I am so changed. I become so quiet. I become so joyous. I become so peaceful. People talk of peace, peace, peace. How can you have peace with people who have no peace within? First of all, you have to have peace within yourself. And that is established through the Kundalini reality. As it is, I've given so many lectures in this hall before also. But now I have to tell you that if you do not know yourself, you have missed the point. You must know yourself, not only know, but go deep into it. I find out of the people who get realization, 5% or so, or maybe 10%, I don't know, who are developing and going deeper. They don't have to spend any money, they don't have to spend any time, but they have to understand what is to be done. And once that what this is to be done, try. There's nothing to be absurd about it. Many a times people feel that it should not be like this, it should not be like that. Instead of saying that, you should think that those people who have achieved, they have achieved through their efforts of understanding. Sahaj is Sahaj, which you, with joy born. It's born with it. The right to get your self-salvation is born, and you have to get it. You have to get it. All of you deserve it. There is no one, I think, who can say he doesn't deserve it. Do not condemn yourself. Don't have pity about yourself. Don't have guilt about it. All these things are very superficial. All these things are absolutely finished when Kundalini arises, and she just goes like the boat in the river and gives you self-realization. It has come, that's the time. You must take advantage. So, for this we will have the program for self-realization. But one thing is sure, I cannot give you self-realization if you do not know. It cannot be forced. You cannot force this. You have to have the desire, the pure desire within you. The pure desire is the Kundalini. All other desires of yours are useless. You want to have one thing today, then you want to have another thing. Never something. But if the Kundalini is awakened, then you will know what is your pure desire. Unless you have that desire, I cannot force it. It should not be forced. And it will work out for people, all of them, who want to have pure desire. It helps in many ways, I know. It helps also financially. It has helped many financially. It has helped many in their endeavors in their jobs, everywhere it helps. Because you become yourself, your personality becomes yourself. And you start to delight in that. It's a very, very remarkable thing that is happening in these Kali Yuga, in these modern times. So whatever it is, you all are capable of getting self-realization. This is my assurance, and also the assurance is that you all can go very deeply. You have to give little bit time to yourself also, and it will work. May God bless you all. May God bless you. You may close your eyes. No. I have told you already that you should not feel guilty. If you feel guilty, then the chakra on the left side, called as Vishuddhi, gets caught up. With that, you can get angina, or else you can also get spondylitis. So please don't. You're not to feel guilty. If you have done anything wrong, it's finished. And you should not think about it anymore. So please don't feel guilty for anything whatsoever. Another thing is that you have to forgive yourself so that you will not feel guilty. Please forgive yourself completely. You are here to get your self-realization and not to brood over your mistakes that you have committed. Just now you have to be in the present. Past is finished and the future doesn't exist. In reality, you are in the present where you have to forget. You have to forget all those things that make you feel guilty. So you forgive yourself. Also you have to forgive others, which many people say is difficult. But it is not. It is the easiest thing to do. You just say, Mother, I forgive everyone. That's all. Because whether you forgive or don't forgive, you don't do it. Really you don't do anything. But if you do not forgive, then you carry the load of that upon yourself and your life is not according at all. So if you can just forgive others, it will solve that problem very well, which will be opening out the chakra we call Ajna chakra, which is in the crossing of the optic chiasm, which is very restricted, and you have to forgive everyone so that this chakra opens out for the Kundalini's entry into your living area. Please try to help yourself. Just forgive yourself and forgive others. Very simple thing. Now, raise your left hand on top of your frontal bone area, which was a soft bone when you were a child. So please raise your hand above, not down, but above, and move your hand up and down, and see if there's a cool breeze coming out of your spontaneous bone. This could be hot. If you have not forgiven yourself, others, it can be hot. So please forgive yourself and others. But if it is hot still, it's coming out of your spontaneous bone. You can bend your head, would be better. Bend your head, you can feel it. Now, please put your left hand towards me and right hand on top of your body bone. Have faith in yourself. Only faith you have to have in yourself that you are capable of getting your self-realization. Now, raise your hand and see for yourself it is a cool or a hot breeze-like vibrations coming out of your continual movement. Now, you can feel it on your hands also, put both the hands towards. Most of you can feel it, but some people might feel it under the palm. So try to bring it like this under the palm. Some people might be free under palm. They should take it up like this. I'll tell you later why it is so. There's complete silence within. All those who have felt cool breeze on their fingertips or on their palms or out of their fontanelle area or even hot breeze, please raise both your hands. All of you have felt. May God bless you. All of you have felt. Now you have to promise me one thing for this. To promise me that you will grow inside. You become a very big tree, not a small little plant. And you will help the world to come to this paradise of heavenly blessings. Should be your promise to me. You can do. I know you can do. If I could do, I would not request it. But I am requesting you that you have to go deep down into yourself and see that you have got this great treasure and you must develop it. May God bless you. Thank you. I was thinking of this is a song I am requesting them to sing. It's a song written by a very great poet called Namadeva. In the 16th century he wrote it. And here what he says, "Oh mother, give me the yoga. I am asking for yoga. Please give me." And then he says, "Oh Ambe is the name of the Kundalini. Rise. Go, please rise. And give me realization. Give everyone realization." It's a very beautiful song, but he has said it, I have cleansed myself, I have washed myself, I have cleared out my all ego, I have cleared out all my anger, everything I have cleared out, and now you do. But in Sahaja Yoga, we do not clear. Only we raise the Kundalini, then you yourself will clear yourself. You will see yourself what's wrong with you. I do not clear yourself. This is a quick method in the modern time. So, when this has happened, you will see within yourself what's gone wrong.